Hey guys, I'm Orthodon, bringing you a update, which might be my final update for a while on this character. I am still alive on hardcore solo self-found, level 94 Thorns Totem character. Still alive, still cooking, almost 95. I am up to 162 corruption, and I was about to push a bit more corruption. I did almost get one shot today. There's a clip of it on my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/Morthodon, if you want to see it. But yeah, basically, that was a little scary. I will say I am strongly considering playing either one of my other characters that have already died, or making a new character or something like that, and just playing on softcore. I like hardcore, but I really want to push to like 300 plus corruption and try killing Abberoth and stuff like that. But I don't want to rush it when this character isn't quite ready yet. I would really like to try to get a little bit more HP with getting some better LP items and augmenting my gear a bit more. But basically, just to give a quick little rundown on my gear, I can't remember what I had and didn't have in the last update, but I know I didn't have my gloves before, and I threw in I got a 1 LP, got the, which I think it always drops at least 1 LP. They're not the best rolled, but I got the shred armor on it, which is really nice. I still haven't done anything with this. I haven't really found anything too exciting to use yet, and I haven't gotten a 1 LP one just as like a temporary stat, which kind of stinks. Other than that, belt I think is the same as before. Rings, this ring might be different. I failed at a craft. I didn't want minion dodge, but it didn't give me what I wanted on my 2 LP, which was unfortunate. My weapon, I failed as well. I had T7 and T5 minion damage, and I didn't get it on my 2 LP Tempest Maw. So I've just been kind of failing gear left and right. I've been kind of getting bored of trying to like get geared enough to be able to push higher corruption and stuff. And that's why I kind of just want to play softcore. And I almost was like, I'm just going to push corruption until I die on this character. But that just seems tragic to throw this character away like that. Like, I don't want to just, don't just want to kill it. By the way, sorry for no webcam right now, guys. I just don't have it all set up, and I just wanted to do this quick video without setting up my webcam and everything. But either way, I did get a helmet upgrade. I randomly found this one. It had everything but an empty suffix, and I crafted on the health. It used all my LP to hit tier 5 health, so unfortunately I couldn't do any more than this. But still, it gave me +1 extra level of Storm Totem, whatever the extra increased damage was. I think the other one was like 80-something%, so it wasn't too crazy. But yeah, so a little bit better helmet. We get a little bit more endurance threshold because of the implicit, which is cool. So we're sitting at, while we're moving, we're at 742, which isn't too bad. While we're standing still, which we don't do that a lot. I do plan on replacing the boots if I were to keep playing this character. Let me do a showcase real fast so I can have a stash, and then I'll show you that. We're gonna kill a shade of Abberoth. I'm so bad at saying that word. Or Oribus. We'll kill the shade, show you, like, my damage is still good even on 162 corruption. And then we'll do a map, because the clear speed's still looking pretty good. So, like, if you see that damage, like, pretty good. We didn't even really have to do the mechanics. Two-handed axe. Oh. I'm really scared. I don't want to go near that thing. It's still falling. I don't trust this game and after-death mechanics. Okay, I think we're okay to move forward. 1 LP, 1 LP, 1 LP, yeah. I've been working on hiding a lot of items too. But, so that was, so we're 192 corruption now. That's a little scary. But let's try 192 corruption. Just, I don't think I want to do this timeline anymore. The only reason I continued this timeline was for that. But let's see how this feels. Do one of these. See, damage is still pretty good. Be really funny if I'm trying to not die, and if I were to die in maybe my final monolith on this character for some time. I do have a different game I'm going to play for a little bit. That's why I said, like, one reason this character's going on hold, even if I did want to keep playing, is Ashes of Creation is having its fresh start servers tomorrow, and I want to go play them. So even though they're probably going to be a disaster, they're merging all 3 servers into one to do a big stress test. So, oh shoot, why did I just get some lag? But anyway, yeah, so double champion right there, died still pretty quick on double on 192, so we're still looking good. This character might be able to push to 300, honestly, at it as it is, but I feel like random one-shots would be a possibility if I did that here and there. So really, like, unfortunately, my next big defensive upgrade is the helmet that I can only get from Abberoth. So other than that, it's really just trying to upgrade to get more LP, which I'm going to be throwing more life onto the different LP items and everything. So, but either way, as you can see, we're still pretty damn speedy. Pop down that totem. Kills the allies can't die guy, and everything else just dies. So, it's going pretty good. But yeah, because of that game that I'm playing coming tomorrow, I'm going to be taking a break. And then, like I said, if I come back, I might do something on Softcore. I'm not sure what I want to do. I don't know if I just want to do like a meta strong character and just blast, you know, like Bleed Hammer Paladin or something Paladin, Smite Paladin, or one of those like top Paladin builds or whatever, and just go like Giga Tanky, push my way all the way up to higher corruption and fight Abberoth to experience that. Because really, I want to experience fighting Abberoth. That's my main thing right now. Once I fought Abberoth, I don't really feel the need to fight Uber Abberoth. But anyway, now that we have a stash, I wanted to talk about something here. I worked on these shields because at first, I didn't understand why we used this shield. But that's because one of the problems when you follow a guide, which this was my fault for not researching further, was, I think I was using this one. Because I was like, okay, what is this shield giving me? I was like, okay, 1% block chance for the attacker, per shock on the attacker, sorry. So that's 10 shocks max. That's 33% block chance on this shield, not counting what I LP'd onto it. If I put this one on, I lose a little bit at first, but then as long as I have 1 stack of Aegis, I'm already higher. With 4 stacks of Aegis, I'm at 75%. On top of that, 23% block effectiveness, and then when I spawn my totems, I'm 37% effectiveness. It's like, so why would I use this shield over this shield? I learned the reason. The reason is chance to shock attackers is a key stat, and I didn't understand why. I was like, I don't want to be getting hit. Why would I use that stat? It's right here. This gives the totem spell damage based on shock chance and chance to shock attackers. So, for any of you guys that may have played this build and you weren't sure why, another thing I was a little confused on, they talk about getting melee lightning damage, like this weapon has already built into it. And I didn't understand why, but I think it's because Storm Totem uses Storm Bolts from your Gathering Storm. Gathering Storm is a melee ability, and that scales off of the melee lightning. So I think that's why they get the melee lightning in this build. So, I think I understand this build a little more now that I'm putting it on hold. But other than that, I'm pretty sure I didn't really get any upgrades. I have a lot ready though. Like I'm a little frustrated with the gear grind right now because I'm not getting lucky with my exalted mods. I just keep getting like dog shit weapons that I can't quite get to work. They're all just T6 minion, or the few ones that I get that are too exalted are prefix and suffix when I need like double suffix ideally. But the thing is I'm getting really lucky on my LP3. Like, I have 2 LP3 Tempest mods, I just haven't gotten the exalted items to use yet. I have an LP3 Legacy, but I don't have the damn exalted mods to use yet. And it's like, I like the game, this game's endgame, but it's a little frustrating with this kind of thing. So I also have, like, for LP2, I have all kinds of, like, goodies for LP2 as well, like, even more belts if I wanted to use them. I have 2 more Tempest mods. It's just, no matter what I do, I just can't get the items to then feed into these. So, oh, I actually have 3. I didn't realize I had 3. But yeah, I have all kinds of goodies, just I don't have the exalted mods, so... maybe I got kind of unlucky, maybe it's because I haven't pushed high enough corruption yet, maybe that's why. Once again, that's something I don't know about the game, like, should I be pushing higher corruption right now? And is that why I'm having such a hard time with exalted items? I mean, I do have a bit of Circle of Fortune rep right now. I do need to go use that. I spammed down to about 100k earlier today, and I'm back to 180k. I'm just about to be max rank, which is going to help me get even more items once I hit that final rank. But yeah, I don't know. I've just, even with spamming Circle of Fortune, like I did probably 10 one-handed axe prophecies earlier, and I just didn't even get anything good. You know, like 14 weapons. I actually have some of them probably still. I have a couple of them still that I never found, like the Immortal Eyes. That'd be, if I procced this whole thing, I'd get 12 more weapons there. Siege Golems, that's another 14 weapons twice, so 28 weapons. But I did like even more of these earlier. And it's like, shit tons of weapons and everything, but I just haven't gotten lucky. So, and that's been a little bit frustrating on my journey. But other than that, I did get an upgrade here, where I have a... I think I didn't have this last time. The 20... It's not the best rolls, but 23% chance for haste and 25% crit. And then ward decay threshold, which I'm sitting at like 460 ward passively. It's kind of nice, just because of ward on these. I know it's not the best stat that people like show, but... And then on this one, it kind of came out pretty nice. Tier 6 for the armor, while transformed with some extra rage, and then endurance threshold against shocked enemies, and I'm always shocking enemies, so either way, yeah, I mean, I think that's pretty much it for updates. I don't think I've really changed much else about the build other than, oh, I was going to show the boots. So I kind of want to use these boots. I obviously don't want to use... What's LP'd on these was just through an egg. I put these in as normal, and this is what the egg gave me. But if you look at these, so the main reason... Oops, I did not mean to do that. The main reason I don't want to use these boots, right, is... I have to stand still, so it converts my dodge rating to endurance threshold. So when I move, I don't have it. When I stand still, I have it. And I have to stand still that long. Ready? Stand still. Now I just got it. Like, that's a long time to stand still. I'm always moving. Like, my playstyle is this. Like, I'm never standing still. Like, that just seems like death. So, really, the only thing these boots are giving me are 12 to all stats and 26% endurance. If I can get that endurance elsewhere, I could put these boots on, which is ones that I've been considering, and then they trigger. Every time I cast my totems, it counts as stop moving. So every 2 seconds, I'm getting that 58% mana, and then since we stack mana, once I get even more mana on my gear in the long run, we get a lot of mana through, like, on the weapon we get mana, on a few other pieces we get mana that I don't have right now. The helmet, I think, gives us more mana that we get from Abberoth. That would make these boots work even better. Right? And then also, we're getting Necrotic and Poison Res, which is something... Actually, Poison Res doesn't matter. But Necrotic Res, we're running this Blessing, which we could technically drop this Blessing because of those boots, I think. 20... Could we actually... Actually, maybe we can't. I thought my Necrotic would be higher. I'm not sure why it's so low. But anyway, I'd have to do, I mean, what is that, 25, 40? Yeah, so I guess I couldn't drop the Blessing. That's unfortunate. I think my old helmet had Necrotic Res, and I think that's why I thought I was higher, but I guess that doesn't really open up too much, huh? But either way, I kind of like that because we sit at, like, I mean, if I'm just, like, going through a map like this consistently, because of our decay threshold and everything that we get going on, we sit at about 1,000 ward. I mean, that's not bad defensively, right? Not anything amazing, but it's just a little bit extra ward just to help you. Plus, the more mana we get, the better that's gonna get. So, I don't know. That was my thought process anyway. Plus, they have move speed on them, whereas these don't, so I'd be able to get a higher upper end of move speed. What is that? I'd be able to get... They have 18... This one just has 10% move speed as a base as well, so it's like... 20... this is 21 move speed right here. Not counting... if we put another, like, 25... Like, if I put the 25% on this, this is giving 35. This shit would give freaking 50-something, right? So, whatever that math turns out to be. I'm too tired to do math, guys. But anyways, that's my character. That's it for now. I'm going to try and work on... Maybe if I continue Last Epoch, I might go back to Path of Exile 2. They just dropped their loot patch just, like, now, like, 30 minutes ago. I may go play some Path of Exile again. I may do another character on Softcore. I may play one of my already existing characters on Softcore. I don't know what I'm doing yet. But, anyway, sorry for if you were hoping to see more content on this character. But, 94, feeling pretty good. I would have liked to hit 100. Maybe I'll come back to it eventually. But thank you guys so much. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this character and these little updates. And I will see you in my future videos. Bye-bye.